Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming back with us today. I've missed you. I have missed normalcy, whatever that is. Basically, I have just missed my everyday life. Yes. 3 very long, intense months of training / schooling, but it all paid off. All the hard work paid off because yesterday I took my certification exam and I passed. Yes. So now I am a certified medical biller and coder. Definitely looking for like stay-at-home type of work. So I'm not forcing myself to get out there right away. I'm going to take a few days off, just kind of relax, kind of get back to life around here. The last 3 months have really been like, I really haven't been focusing a lot on everything, and I've just kind of been letting the house go, letting everything go. So I needed to take a couple of days and get that back together. And part of that is making sure that I am ahead of that curve for dinner. So I'm coming at you today with a recipe and a life hack and a little bit of a rant. Because why not? Let's bring it back full blown, right? What the bleep? So the first one we're going to do is a life hack. My life hack is with my crock pot. So if you use your crock pot as much as I use my crock pot, which it probably gets used about 2 to 3 times a week, a lot of staining happens inside of your crock pot. A lot of just like, you know, food spills, whatever happens. The easiest way to clean your crock pot, and I'm not talking about the inner part. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about your actual base. The part inside your crock pot, how do we clean that? Here's your tip. You're going to get Easy Off oven cleaner. Now, I use the fume-free stuff, but I still use it outside because no matter what you do, it smells. So I take it and I put it outside on my back porch. I give it a really good spray. I leave it there for a few hours. I think it says to leave it like overnight. Something like that. But anyways, I leave it probably, sometimes I'll forget about it and I'll leave it overnight, or I'll just leave it outside all day. Like I'll spray it in the morning, leave it all day, and then I'll come back at night. And you do just a really good wipe down, scrub out, whatever you want to do, and it takes away it takes away all of the staining on the inside of your crock pot, which is totally awesome. And so that's your little life hack today. Easy Off oven cleaner to clean your crock pot. There's your life hack. Now, getting to the recipe part. The recipe today is going to be chicken with cream of mushroom soup. I make it all in the crock pot. Sometimes I fry it up on the stove if I have enough time, but I don't see myself having time today just because I have a lot of organizing, a lot of things that I have to get done. So we're just going to make it in the crock pot. So I have taken 4 cans of cream of mushroom soup. You can absolutely do 2 of the bigger cans. I just didn't have those with me. So I'm using 4 of the smaller ones. Cream of mushroom soup. I've already got it in the crock pot. Take my crock pot, put it in here. All right, so to that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. And I'm just gonna go ahead and whisk it all together. And you're pretty much just making a sauce. So you're just whisking it together, making this sauce. Okay. And to your cream of mushroom soup, you're gonna go ahead and I have 1 large diced onion. I'm going to add that. And then I have 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper. Okay. And then I have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And again, mixing that together. Getting that well combined. All right. And then over here, I have 6 chicken breasts. I I went ahead and I bought the packages that you buy from Costco. Sometimes you can get 2 chicken breasts in a package, and sometimes they squeeze in 3. So I didn't know how many were in there. And I usually just shred it up when it's done cooking. So I didn't want to put too much chicken breast out. I put 2 packages out last night. When I opened them up this morning, I realized that there were only 2 in each package. Well, that's not going to be enough. So I went ahead and I busted out another package. It's still kind of frozen. It's been thawing for a little bit, but it's still pretty much frozen. Totally okay. I'm just going to plop it right in here. And I'm going to add the other ones. And I'm just going to get them coated really well in the soup mixture. All right. And then I'm going to pop the lid on and boom, dinner is done. I will probably be serving this over rice. That's one of our favorites. But you can also serve it with couscous. That's how my grandmother used to give it to us when I was little. So you can absolutely do that. I'm going to put it on low. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm putting this sucker on low and I'm just going to let it cook all day. This is another one of those recipes where if you're putting it in a crock pot and you're leaving for the day, absolutely do it on low, leave for the day, you're gonna have a perfect dinner at night. Add it with some rice and you're good to go. This is also one of those things, if you have thawed chicken breast and it's about, 1 o'clock in the afternoon and you're like, oh my God, I need to make dinner for tonight. What do I do? You can throw this all in the crock pot with thawed chicken breast and it will be ready by 5, 6 o'clock for dinner time. Absolutely. You can put it on high and cook it and it'll be ready by dinner time. So there's our recipe for the day. Now, I'm going to come at you with a vent. Here's my venting. So excited that yesterday was an awesome day. I passed my exam. I had a great day. My exam I had to take in Jim Thorpe, which is like a really touristy area. Absolutely beautiful. So after my exam, we went walking and then we came home. Now Candy started feeling like really sick while we were walking around. She was like, oh, my belly doesn't feel good. We stopped and we ate somewhere. I don't think she has food poisoning. I don't think that's what it is. I think she may have caught a stomach bug. She was sick from the time we got home and then sick all night long. She's still not feeling good today. And then on top of that, I had a bunch of kids come to me this morning, and I'm talking like 5 out of 7 that came to me this morning saying, well, my throat hurts and I don't feel good. And I'm like, but none of them had fevers. So what do you do? My kids go to school 2 days a week. They legit go on Thursday and Friday. You are not going to come to me on Thursday and say that you don't feel good and you don't want to go to school. If you don't have a fever, guess what? Your butt's going to school. The weather has also been changing. It's been bouncing between like 80 and 50 and so I have a feeling that it's a weather change thing and not a sick thing. They don't have fevers. They don't look sick. They're just complaining of like a scratchy throat. So I totally temperature checked all of them. I gave them all their vitamins. I gave them all cough drops and sent them to school because I am sorry, I'm not playing this game. So I just feel like they think that they're going to get away with not going to school because now things are virtual. And they're like, oh, well, I'll just stay home and I'll do virtual. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. But I don't know. The weather is changing. And this happens every year. It's just so much more like sensitive now when somebody gets sick because of everything that's going on. But this happens every single year where the weather changes and they start getting like the sniffles and scratchy throats. And I think it's allergies. Like I think a lot of it has to do with allergies. A lot of it has to do with the weather change. But I'm not letting these kids miss one of the only 2 days that they go to school. So They all went to school, but that's my rant. My rant is Mother Nature, can you freaking work with me right now? And she's not working with me. But 9:30 in the morning, 9:26, not even 9:30, dinner is done. We are on it. The rest of my day is going to be cleaning, organizing, and just getting back to life, getting back to whatever was normal. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this craziness. Love all of you guys. But I'll bring you back when it's dinner time and show you the final project. And other than that, I'm just gonna go and do my day. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later. All right, guys, here we are, all finished. It is 6:14 at night. There it is. I shredded up all the chicken, and it just looks absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pair it with rice. We have it right here on a bed of rice. Super, super yummy, smells amazing. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Definitely come back next time. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks, guys.